You are listening to WHIV FM 102.3. We are streaming worldwide at WHIVFM.org/listen. Now, my great aunt, who was a woman of bigger-than-life character, used to sell numbers in the neighborhood. And every other Friday or so, she would give dinners to announce the winners, sell food, beer, and whatnot. It was full of energy. As kids, we loved it, felt a part of the adult world. Here comes Charmaine Neville with her version of it.
If you've ever been down to New Orleans, you know just exactly what I mean. All through the week, we was quiet as mouse. Saturday night, we go from house house to house. You don't have to pay the usual admission if you're a cook, a waitress, or a good musician. If you happen to be just passing by, stopping at the Saturday night fish fry, there was a rockin', hey, there was a rockin', la 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 la. You never seen such stuff and stuff until the break of dawn. Stay you with me, why you with me? There was a rockin', heavy, 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 there was a rockin', hey, that, hey, that, hey, that. You never seen such stuff and stuff until the break of dawn. Well, my friend and me, we were in a mean skin. We was feeling round and leaning in. Decided we could use a little something to eat, so we stopped at this house on Rampart Street. I knocked on the door, it opened with ease. A great big man said, won't you come in, please? Before I could even really bat an eye, we were right in the middle of a big fish fry. There was a rockin', hey, there was a rockin', well, well, well. You never seen such stuff and stuff until the break of dawn. Stay you with me, why you with me? There was a rockin', heavy, 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 there was a rockin', hey, that, hey, that, hey, that. You never seen such stuff and stuff until the break of dawn. Now look, my friend and me, well, we fell right in. We hollered, hey, let the joy begin. We decided this was a great place to play. The party was already underway. But all of a sudden, all the lights went low, and everybody lit straight for the front door. I was so cool, I didn't really have to go, so I stood right there, and then I fell on the floor. There was a rockin', hey, there was a rockin', wait, wait, wait. You never seen such stuff and stuff until the break of dawn. Slide you let me, slide you let me. There was a rockin', hey, that, hey, that, hey, that. There was a rockin', way. You never seen such stuff and stuff until the break of dawn. Well, they had us in the front, they had us in the back. They threw us in the wagon like potato sacks. Friends come round and they paid my bill. They said, come on out of the rotten jail. There was a rockin', hey, there was a rockin', la 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 la. You never seen such stuff and stuff until the break of dawn. Stay you with me, why you with me? There was a rockin', hey, that, hey, that, hey, that. There was a rockin', way. You never seen such stuff and stuff until the break of dawn. We headed for jail in a day's condition. They booked each one of us under suspicion. Friends came round and then they paid up my bill. They said, come on out of the rotten jail. Well, if you ever want to get a fist in your eye, mention a Saturday night fish fry. I don't care how many fish swim in the sea. Don't you never say nothing about fish to me. There was a rockin', hey, there was a rockin', well, well, well. You never seen such stuff and stuff until the break of dawn. Stay you with me, stay you with me. There was a rockin', heavy, heavy, heavy. There was a rockin', hey. You never seen such stuff and stuff until the break of dawn. Stay you with me, why you with me? There was a rockin', heavy,
or paddy wagons at the fish fries that I went to when I was young, but we went to bed early, so maybe we missed it. Join us Saturday, April 22nd for the 102.3 FM Blood Drive. The Bloodmobile will be here at 2762 Arlene's Avenue from noon until 4 p.m. So come by and help us reach our goal of saving 103 lives with this blood drive. At WHIV, the station dedicated to human rights and social justice. From a struggling single mom on public assistance, Lisa Nichols is now the founder of Motivating the Masses. She's author of the New York Times bestselling book, No Matter What. She talks about polishing your willingness and staying true to being who you are.
Are you willing to disrupt any form of what you know? Are you willing? Are you willing to reinvent yourself? Are you willing? Are you willing to become someone you've never seen before? Are you willing to run, leap, and soar, even at the possibility that you might fall? Are you willing? Are you willing to do something you've never done before, say something you've never said before, do the things you don't want to do, say the things you don't want to say, so that you can be the man, the woman you've always known yourself to be? Are you willing? See, I didn't come here to give you a lot of answers. I came here to disrupt your soul with a lot of right questions. Because I wasn't supposed to be here. I was that kid that was always struggling with self-esteem. Am I good enough? Am I smart enough? No one looks like me, makes it anywhere. I'm chocolate, mocha skin, full lips, round hips, and kinky hair. You just don't see me on TV. You don't see me glorified. You don't see me representing beauty. You don't see me. So the world didn't give me permission to be here. But I didn't ask for it either. So some of you are still asking for permission. And sometimes you have to stop asking for permission, and it's just time to give the world notice. So I just showed up to invite you to give the world notice that you're coming. Give the world notice that you've been here. Give the world notice that you played polite long enough. Now it's time to play full out. Give the world notice that unapologetic just showed up. Give the world notice that non-negotiable just showed up. Give the world notice that if they can't handle your light, that you're tired, you're no longer going to dim your light. If they can't handle your light, put on some shades. Because when you become that bold, when you become that audacious, when you become that unapologetic, all of a sudden you become infectious. All of a sudden, just the mere glimmer of you, when I can catch a glimpse of you, when I can get in your hemisphere, in your atmosphere, in your zip code, something happens to me because I'm in proximity. And then you become absolutely aware of the true assignment on your life. That you were here to save us. You are here to inspire us by the way you walk with assistance, by the way you rise above your own uncertainty, by the way you push past your religious conversation, your cultural conversation, your economic conversation, your gender conversation, by the way you show up and say, how can I serve humanity? So what is your quest? It might just be to go home and be 1,000% present with your children. Your quest might be to love an unlovable sibling. It might be that. I'm a girl who, as a mom in 1995, I was broke and broken. And all I was committed to do was not spend the next 25 years in that brokenness. So I didn't decide my quest out of a pursuit of serving the world in a big way. I stepped into my quest becoming committed that I won't have it that way anymore. So however you step, just step. However you step, just step. Sometimes you gotta step out of something before you're stepping into something. Just step. Don't get paralysis of the analysis trying to make sure the step is right. I'd rather you take 10 steps wrong than analyze trying to make one step right one more day while someone's waiting to be inspired by you. I'm still figuring out how to get it right, but I've done some good work trying to figure out how to get it right. One day I'm gonna master this thing. One day. So I just stopped by to stir your soul. Stop by to not let you off the hook of your brilliance, of your genius, of your humanity, of the willingness to live in a constant duality, allowing your brilliance and your confusion to coexist, and you embrace them both. Not waiting for another thing, not waiting for another person, not waiting for any permission, not waiting for someone to validate you, not waiting for your mother, your father to say you're okay, not waiting for the man, the woman in your life to say go be free, not waiting. What are you waiting for?
That is Lisa Nichols, and you can find out more about her at her website, motivatingthemasses.com. You're listening to WHIV FM 102.3, where we honor independent voices. The program is called Sweet Honey in the Rock. My name is Tarcisius, and we're just so glad you joined us.
bursting with the dawn. There is such a lonely searching that's been going on. Sweet tomorrow morning, bursting with the dawn. I delight in singing hunter's arrow knows the fall. Sweet tomorrow morning, bursting with the dawn. Oh, if I could, I'd rearrange it. Oh, if I could, I'd gladly change it. I would give to all some sweet love and affection. I wanna keep you strong, headed in the right direction. There has been a lonely, lonely searching going on, oh Lord. Sweet tomorrow morning, bursting with a dawn. Then I'd find that book, you know, the one I dearly treasure. Open to the pages, I'll read the fullest measure. Read out loud the part that truth will light the right direction. Deep within my heart, gonna find that inner space connection. Then we'll see the mysteries all unravel one by one. Sweet tomorrow morning, bursting with a dawn. Oh, tomorrow morning, woo.
This is the kind of song that seems perfect for a Sunday drive. You know, great weather, some company by your side, heading off for brunch. This is New Orleans' own Sam Price on WHIV 102.3.
So many hearts beat together in time. Our survival we seek, humanity we find. We're all hurting, but we're learning. We're finding our way. We're finding our way.
A favor and join Julie Holman Thursdays for discussions about the art of filmmaking. Now that is interesting. Julie Holman on Thursdays 2 to 4 p.m. exclusively on the station that is dedicated to human rights and social justice, WHIV 102.3 FM. Now, we are going to open up our votes, as they say, with our next recorded excerpt. Claude Bristol was born in 1891. He served in the World War I. His best-known book, The Magic of Believing, he authored with the intent of helping ex-service personnel adjust and prosper in civilian life. Now, the date of this recording is somewhere around 1948, let's call it. Now, the style and recording are certainly aged. However, the message is still potent. Claude Bristol on Sweet Honey in the Rock. Thank you for joining us. My name is Tarcisius.
Glance around you. If you are in a furnished room, your eyes tell you that you are looking at a number of inanimate objects. Now, that's true so far as visual perception is concerned, but in reality, you are actually looking at thoughts or ideas which have come into materialization through the creative work of some human being. It was a thought first that created the furniture, fashioned the window glass, and gave form to the draperies and coverings. The automobile, the skyscraper, the great planes that sweep the stratosphere, the sewing machine, the tiny pen, 1,001 things, yes, millions of objects. Where did they come from originally? Only one source. From that strange force, thought. As we look further, we realize that these achievements, and in fact all our possessions, came as a result of creative thinking. Thought is the original source of all wealth, all success, all material gain, all great discoveries, inventions, and of all achievements. With that in mind, it becomes easy to understand that a man's thoughts make or break him, and Shakespeare's words become more intelligible. There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Many people feel that success comes with hard work. However, I would like to point out that hard work alone will not bring success. Something more than hard work is necessary. It is creative thinking and firm belief in your ability to execute your ideas. The successful people in history have succeeded through their thinking. Their hands were merely helpers to their brains. It may be riches or fame or position or knowledge that you want, for each person has his own idea of what success means to him. But whatever you consider it to be, you can have it, provided you are willing to make the objective the burning desire of your life. A big order, you say? No, not at all. By using the dynamic force of believing, you can set all your inner forces in motion. They, in turn, will help you reach your goal. Now that you have a clearer idea of the part that thought and desire play in your daily lives, the first thing to determine is precisely what you want. Starting in with the general idea that you merely want to be a success, as most people do, is too indefinite. You must have a mental pattern clearly drawn in your mind. Ask yourself, where am I headed? What is my goal? Have I visualized just what I really want? If success is to be measured in terms of wealth, can you fix the amount in figures? If in terms of achievement, can you specify it definitely? I ask these questions, for in their answers are the factors which will determine your whole life from now on. Strange as it may appear, not 1 out of 100 people can answer these questions. Most people have a general idea that they would like to be a success, but beyond that, everything is vague. However, as we shall see, there is more to it than mere desire. It has been said that thought attracts that upon which it is directed. Thought attracts that upon which it is directed. It was Job who said, "For the thing which I greatly feared is come upon me." Our fearful thoughts are just as creative or just as magnetic in attracting troubles to us as are the constructive and positive ones in attracting positive results. So no matter what the character of the thought, it does create after its kind. When this sinks into a man's consciousness, he gets some inkling of the awe-inspiring power which is his to use. I cling to the theory that while thoughts do create and exercise control far beyond any limits yet known to man, they create only according to their pitch, intensity, emotional quality, depth of feeling, or vibratory plane. In other words, comparable to the wavelength and wattage of a radio station, thoughts have a creative or controlling force in the exact ratio of their constancy, intensity, and power. No one knows whether thought is a form of electrical energy or something else yet to be defined. All persons living in high altitudes have felt and sometimes observed the electric spark resulting from walking across the room, then touching some metallic substance. That, of course, is a form of static electricity generated by friction. It gives you an idea of how one kind of electricity can be developed through the body. It is recognized as the essence of life, and the limits of its powers are unknown. It never sleeps. It comes to our support in times of great trouble. It warns us of impending danger. Often it aids us in what seems impossible. It guides us in many ways, and when properly employed, performs so-called miracles. Perhaps the most effective method of bringing the subconscious into practical action is through the process of making mental pictures, using the imagination, perfecting an image of the thing or situation as you would have it exist in physical form. This is usually referred to as visualization. However, before this visualization can work, you must really believe. I refer now to deep-seated belief, a firm and positive conviction that goes through every fiber of your being. When you believe it heart and soul, as the saying goes. Now call it a phase of emotion, a spiritual force, a type of electrical vibration, anything you please, but that's the force that brings outstanding results.
That is Claude Bristol, and you can go to any book site and search for his books. You're listening to Sweet Honey in the Rock. My name is Tarcisius.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. No, and no religion too. Oh, imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. We'll be as one. Imagine all possessions. I wonder if you can. You may say I'm a dreamer.